How's she going, my son? And welcome back to Magicmaker, another little mini-series of a sort covering the 1.0.8 patch that's recently dropped. Now, I realized fiddling with the fire crystals as much as I was last episode, or last, like, 2 episodes, I forgot that the Extract of Monday slash Optic Lens thing actually works now. Because for the longest time it didn't work. I'm gonna have to do a new loadout for this, I guess. For the longest time, the effect didn't properly combine. So the extract of... I don't think it even did anything, the extract of Monday, with the optic lens. So let's do the scientific magic approach. Because any significantly analyzed magic is no different than science, after all. So that's a default rank A optic lens with no other effects. Alright. Let's see what happens when you put an extract of Monday on it. Time until full length in power, 0.14 seconds. Okay. Okay, so the beam actually, like, grows, and then it's at full power, with a bonus of 100%. Okay. I can dig that. That's actually really good. Damn. Okay, so let's make an extract of Monday laser beam. Let's make it the spell of kill everything eventually. Because it takes a little bit to wind up. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll put it in a Hyper Mage shell, just because it needs mana. Although maybe we'll put it in an Infinite Rune Mage shell instead. So I'm a little more durable. So I don't have to worry about... So I can, like, shoot the breeze with you guys a little more while I'm playing. Is it exploding? Yeah, it's exploding. Exploding, pierce... Exploding, wall piercing... Split shot. Yeah, that'll be enough. And then... I love the fact that it's actually, like, growing out like that. It looks really cool. I almost wish it did that by default. Anyway, okay. So, Hyper Mage. Well, first of all, this needs to be the Tombstone. We don't want more life, we want less life. It needs to be the Tombstone. We need... Oh, no, we were going to go Infinite Mage, right. So, Infinite Mage, my bad. Actually, this works well for Infinite Mage. It helps it set up faster. So we want a spell that and it has to be a spell. It doesn't work with a wand. Actually, since we're trying to focus, yeah, we're trying to focus on the, we're trying to focus on, whoops. Actually, let's use bees because I want to have double jumps. I want to have I don't know if I want to have a bunch of double jumps, but I want to have double jumps. So 5 shots per second, 8 shots per second, 11 shots per second. That should be enough. And then we put this on, so we have 3 mana cost by default. And slap one of these on, so it only costs 1 mana. Now, granted, the shots go everywhere, and are completely useless. Although, they still do full damage, just hitting someone with these things is a pain in the butt. Plus, I'm literally moving... I'm literally moving myself from all the kickback, from casting too much. Okay. So, yeah. Infinite Rune Mage, you have to put a diamond on your robe. There's no negotiation there. You kind of need to do that. Because if you don't, you're going to, you know, you're going to be kicking around too much and you won't be able to cast anything properly. I mean, you could plan for that. You could make all of your spells like homing and go through walls and then just fire randomly. And then just let yourself get kicked around by the recoil of your own spells, which is kind of funny if you think about it. So, Infinite Rune Mage is a little squishy, but gets the job done. And I guess this is a teleport again. Laser. I don't know what no, none of those are teleports, but I'm going to save a teleport because I keep making one and I keep not using it. Keep not using it properly. Or I keep having to remake it. Although, I don't know, I like remaking it. It keeps my brain sharp for where all the little nibs and knobs are in this. All the chummy jiggers. And, did I make it cheaper already? I did. Okay, so it costs no mana. Even though it says it consumes extra mana. It costs no mana. Teleport 16 magic meters. And where's my... Put a haste on it, I guess? Yeah, I'll put a haste on it since we're infinite mana mage, or since we're infinite rune mage. So we can do, like, bam, and then... Okay, I'm going to actually debind... I'm going to debind the middle mouse thing. It's cool, but it's either my mouse or the game, I'm not sure which, that's a little, like, sticky on it working. Okay, so I can just go... I can go bam, bam. I don't think that makes it much faster. That's fine. And then I can just go and just kind of like walk forward. Oh, that's weird. I didn't notice it pulse like that before. Oh god, it's the cotton laser beams. Laser beam cotton. That's interesting. It has that sort of like delayed... Huh. Alright, well let's try this out. The spell of kill everything eventually. Yeah, Mummer Mage actually has all the levels unlocked. Yeah, let's get our Goblin Revolution out of the way here, sure. So we don't have to deal with the mana crystals. Okay, so. Cast this until we have our stacks. Bam. And then we just hold this out and just kind of kill everything. So we're noticing the damage rank up pretty succinctly. I can't see anything because everything's turning into cotton. That's something I can change with the visual, but this is kind of funny. I like it. Again, reminding me of New Brunswick mornings. Very foggy out here. I keep forgetting I have teleports. I just like double jumping. Is what it is. I like double jumping, so I don't immediately think of... Oh, I'm out of charge. Hang on. Charging up. Charging up. And we're good. I think it's like very slowly eating into my mana, but I don't think it is. Plus every time I get that free cast from the hat, I probably generate enough mana to keep it going. So I can just kind of... Why am I taking 7 damage? I'm confused. Guys, why am I taking 7 damage? What's hitting me? Is that you guys? Are you guys hitting me? Okay, yeah, that's you guys hitting me. Oh, they're hitting a surface and it's a lightning rod spell, so they're... Okay, that makes sense. That's why it's only doing 7 instead of like 10, which is probably what the Goblin Wizard's default damage would be. Okay. So they hit anything, they hit me. If only slightly. Okay. I was a little confused there. Yes, because there was a 10 in there. Okay, yeah. It all adds up now. Mystery solved. It was Old Man Jenkins. It's always Old Man Jenkins. Ah. Thank you. Wind up while the Shadow Mummer's doing its thing. I'm not sure how effective the spell of kill everything eventually is compared to the spell of kill everything, assuming like the same slot components. Like, is the bonus from Soul Contract more than the bonus from Extract of Monday? Assuming everything's optimal. Like, I'm assuming I'm doing a bit less damage if I'm shotgunning this in the opponent's face because I'm, the spell hasn't wound up enough yet. I don't know. We'll have to take it to the dummies when we get a chance. Also, I am dying hard. Freaking lightning rod spells chipping away at me when I'm not paying attention. Yeah, yeah, it killed me. Yeah, the lightning rod, yeah, lightning rod was kind of screwing with me there. Okay, now they won't screw with me. But we're going to switch out the hat. The hat is more for other builds. What about the flask? Because this build, I think I need a drink after this build. Kind of just get him with this. Okay, we're all charged up. Nice purple color. I like it. So this is an interesting, it's a very interesting change to the synergy between Optic Lens and Essence of Monday. Ooh. Guys, my brain is stirring. There's a spell combination I like that is more visual than anything, and it's the laser tentacles. When you combine Butterfly with Optic Lens, so you get, you know, like the laser beams that just go everywhere, so they look like they're flailing tentacles. And well, that's what comes to my mind. And so I'm thinking, with Essence of Monday, would that make them do a whole lot of damage? Hang on, I gotta try this now. I gotta try this now. Don't know what we'll replace though, but we'll see. Okay, they're using Extract on Monday. Explosions, I guess? So there won't be exploding laser beams, but let's see what happens. This might be worth it. Gotta dodge their cotton balls. Ow, I'm doing a very poor job of dodging their cotton balls. Okay. Well, now it's like... Oh, crap. Okay. I think it needs more slots to work that way, but I think you saw what I was seeing there, where, like, it's like, you know, no tentacles, tentacles, no tentacles, tentacles. So it was like, you know, the Essence of Monday effect was making it, like, random... I'm doing a motion with my hands here, even though you can't see me. It's randomly pulsing in and out and doing bonus damage, but I don't know, I don't think it's quite worth it. Okay, so we'll take that off for now. Go back to the explosions. Or maybe we'll go long-range beams. Yeah, let's go long-range beams. Yeah, so that way we can just hit everything anyway. Actually, you know what? Long-range beams that are just explosions. We don't need... Or beam, I should say, since we don't have multiple beams now. This could work out horribly. Let's find out. Just fire off a bunch of shots, wind up my power. Okay. Okay. It's interesting. Gotta dodge their rocks. This spell will definitely scale up when you can put, you know, when you can put the splits in it to make it shoot more laser beams. But, it actually works pretty good as it is. Lets me keep my distance too, which is good because this build does not have, other than the flask, this build has nothing for life gain and, like, survivability at the moment, because I don't have enough slots for, like, explosions and shit. Or for, like, Borderlands-style self-recovery kind of thing. I don't have any room for that. But it works pretty well, gotta admit. I can just kind of do that. Clear in a room of dudes. I can double jump to dodge their projectiles. This is actually pretty cool. I like it. So I guess as long as the beam is fully extended, it's doing full damage. I'm not sure if there's a point where it does less damage. Apologies if I clipped the microphone a little bit there, I'm not sure. I heard like it fuzzing from my breath, so I don't know if maybe that picked up in the audio. Apologies. It's really doing a job. Whoa. Chill out, goblin dudes. Again, it would be frickin' horrible if they ever gave goblin wizards the ability to combine spell opponents, or components, so then we end up with goblins with the spell of kill everything, or, oh god, goblins with the miniature sunburst spell. One thing, it would kill your computer, regardless of what you put your settings on. Your computer would just die. And, your computer would just expire. Like, it would just, like, your physical hardware would just, or like, your tower would just, like, go onto its side and collapse. And, you know, first of all, and second of all, even if your computer didn't die, it would kill you pretty quickly, the character, because, oh lord, that many like, you know, an entire screen of wizards all casting the 1,000 Sunburst spell. Where do you go? Like, the only way you could survive that is with the owlbear thing, where you just become immune to damage. And even then, you're just kind of sitting there like, well, crap, what do I do? In the freeze frames. Because you're gonna be in them for a while. Deadly cotton laser. I can't see anything. Can't see anything. Takes a little bit to wind up damage-wise. It's interesting, though. I'm glad to see that, like, the fact that it didn't work wasn't intentional, and now that it does work. Because, you know, the more combinations we have, the more things we can explore as a community of wizards and witches, and the more fun stuff we can do. Even if we've already kind of uncovered, like, the most effective spells in the game, let's find the silliest spells in the game. My challenge still remains, by the way, from the previous episode of, give me your best, like, fire crystal spells. Because I want that material to do something cool. Or something effective. You can make them 5-slot, you can make them 7-slot. If they're really good 7 slots, I'll just whip out Black Mage and do it again. You know, like I did for the previous forum episodes, forum spells. But if you can make them if you can make a good 5-slot one too, I'd appreciate that, because then I can use them with Mummer Mage to actually progress to the point where he has 7 slots as well. You know, and then I can just use Mummer Mage for everything. I'm mostly kind of thinking about keeping Mummer Mage as the channel icon, because I am a Newfoundlander, and mummering is a very Newfoundlander thing. I'm noticing it's also like an Old English thing, so it's probably something we took over from, you know, the motherland of Great Britain, when we came over as colonists and all that. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a teleport. Again, I always forget I have a teleport. I just like moving around. I love double jumping and stuff, I guess. I don't have to teleport everywhere. Unless I just want to go like complete god mode. Yeah, like shotgunning the laser beam is not very effective. You need to... This is like full screen hitting super kind of thing. You need to let it do its thing. Which is true of any Extract of Monday spell. Although I'm kind of curious... Actually, oh. Brain is ticking again, guys. I think I figured out something when I'm hoping this works the way I think it does. I'll tell you when we're done the boss fight. And apologies if you hear me scratching. I got an itchy head today. Okay, well we need to wind up first. Hopefully he doesn't try to drown me in ice, or successfully try to drown me in ice. Okay, we're wound up. Wow, that did a number on him really quick. Yeah, you gotta give it a little distance, not too much. But the spell of kill everything eventually does seem to work pretty well. And actually, I'm going to extend the challenge. Since the Essence of Monday Optic Lens synergy works now, give me your best spells with that too. I want to see... You know, I want to see some crazy nonsense with, you know, but like any of the new, well, not new, but any of the materials that have been buffed, actually. Let's extend it. Any of the materials that have been buffed in this patch. I mean, you can use other stuff to make them work, but, like focus on the stuff that's been buffed in this patch and maximize it, or just do fun stuff with it. You know, I want to see ridiculous nonsense with the stuff that they've buffed to show Tasty Studios that there is still a lot of love for this game, and, you know, we appreciate their continued efforts, because I do, most certainly. And, you know, I assume anyone playing this game does too. And I hope so. Anyway, subscription will be on the college community sign, as is per usual. Thank you once again, Tasty Studios, for continuing to patch and love this game, and hopefully making Magicmaker 2. I know, I don't want to, like harp on you guys for this. This is going to be actually a shorter episode, by the way. This one's only going to be like 20 minutes, but that's fine. Lost my train of thought. Derailed in the station. There were no survivors. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you, Tasty Studios, for patching the game again, and, you know, continuing to love your original papercraft masterpiece. I kind of hope your next game, even if it isn't a Magicmaker game, has this same visual style, because this visual style, it's what sucked me into this game, actually, is this visual style of, like, adorable papercraft people. And, you know, I hope it, like, or at least a unique art style, because that's definitely something you guys did right. And it got me into this game, and then, like, the gameplay kept me in, sort of thing. And I hope you do the, you home run again with the next one. Sports ball analogy. So yeah, thank you, Tasty Studios. Thank you, people watching. Thank you, forum goers, and hopefully in the future you guys give me some cool stuff to work with. And thank you, subscribers. Ciao. Oh yeah, Twitter in the description. I forgot something. Twitter in the description. All the social media. I am flailing in my armchair.